stop and think about that. What is 61 minus 25? Yeah, I was 36 years old.
The third decade of life for most is about solidifying careers. But for Mike Evans, 36 had him standing at a crossroads. After 2 stints with Fortune 500 companies, Mike had started a business with 3 best friends, grew it quickly, and watched as it became one of the 500 fastest growing privately held companies in the United States.
During that time, when we hit the Inc. 500, we were able to go to these national conferences. And I remember meeting a group of executive leaders at another high growth company who were doing the exact same thing that a company we knew of in the Midwest was doing, but they had a significant multiple higher of top line revenue and bottom line profitability. And my mind kind of thought, well, what's the differentiator?
The answer would become his anthem.
And it was really the people in their business. It was their strategy, and it was the people within their business and how they aligned their people behind the strategy of their company. And that really left an impression.
Having sold his interest in his first company, Mike took an extended period of time for what he called a business sabbatical. And it was a conversation with his late father that motivated Mike again to pursue people.
And my father had observed certain things in me that I also kind of felt were areas of both giftedness and passion. And one of them was around strategy and really around kind of the people side of the business. And that's really how it evolved.
His pursuit took him to Bloomington for a conversation with the man who inspired his entrepreneurism, IU professor Bill Haberly. After hearing Mike's ideas, Haberly insisted he connect with another executive, 20 years Mike's senior, Dan Kendall.
I had a career's experience in hiring professional services people for HR work. I had the experience of signing some massive checks along the way to big companies like Hewitt and TPF&C and other companies at that level. It was kind of a feeling that wouldn't it be nice to bring that level of professionalism to small to mid-sized companies. When we talked about it, that seemed to bring us together even more.
But a passion for people was the glue that held the relationship strong and the catalyst that quickly created clients. There was just one problem. The company didn't have a name.
I remember not going to bed, or if I did go to bed, I woke up in the middle of the night and I sat at the kitchen table. And so I started writing down all these names, and I would look up in the periodic dictionary to try to determine, all right, what's the meaning behind that particular word? And I came across the word chorus. And, choruses in the Greek and Elizabethan era would announce the play, moderate the play, and bring closure to the play. And I thought, well, that's kind of what I envision us doing, being able to kind of help companies and organizations moderate their strategic dialogue, supporting executive leadership kind of behind the scenes. And so that name started to resonate.
It was a pretty organic approach, even though I know Mike had a clear vision of what he wanted to do. The route to get there was probably still yet to be determined.
It was Shakespeare who penned the famous words, "All the world's a stage." Although Mike Evans could have been a lone actor, he knew the power of people, and he called on some of the most talented voices to be a part of what he was building. His chorus had just begun, and it was being written as it was being performed. So what makes a person lend their voice to a song they've never heard? Trust in the composer.
The love for the people and the passion for the people organization, I think, is a trademark of Mike Evans.
Mike Evans has such a focus on loving people and serving people, and I think that permeates the entire company. And the team that he's built at Chorus really loves people well, from a business perspective, as well as personal.
He serves the not-for-profits the same way he serves the for-profits, with doing good work, bending over backwards to make sure the work is well, that addresses the issues that face these corporate entities.
Now 25 years since that sleepless night with a dictionary, Chorus has not only found its footing while staying true to its mission, it's now forging new paths with emerging leaders and digital resources.
The new tools that we're developing, digital hallmarks and this brand new emerging leader program, I think what I'm most excited about, we have an opportunity to impact organizations and their people, to get our fingerprints and our hands on emerging leaders to help shape who they are as leader and as people. Sign me up for that. So I think that's pretty special.
Special. It seems a fitting word for Chorus, for its people, its purpose, its presence. This company that's bucking industry standards, prioritizing people without sacrificing profit, and a higher calling over convenience.
I think there's a real values fit in how we work with our clients, but also who our clients are. And that was really unexpected.
What I see Chorus continuing to do is what it has done, which is helping people who are doing good, whether they're bankers or doctors or educators or not-for-profit people, and I get to help them do good better. And so for me, that's very rewarding.
The work that Chorus does matters because we're impacting so much more than just an organizational bottom line.
So much work over the last 25 years has gone into getting Chorus to where it is today. I can't wait to see what the next 5 years brings, or the next 25 for that.
It's an uncommon sound these days. A company willing to see past size, to gaze upon the hearts at hand and champion the greater good. It's a sound that makes people stop and listen. It's a sound that inspires.
When you bring together a culture or a collection of people that have a vision, a personal vision, that places greater value on others than you do yourself, it's a recipe for success. And that really, really excites me.
Founded with a mission, fueled by undeniable momentum, this energy in and around the Chorus that has everyone thinking. Stay tuned. Bravo, Chorus, for a remarkable 25 years.